Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Johnson's Court. Today I am staying warm inside as here in beautiful Indiana, winter has come. We have received the first snowfall, but also it's a very sad day as I have cracked my phone. I've cracked my phone. I don't even... Yeah, there you go. You guys can see it. So there's that. I've had this phone for at least going on 4 years, so I've done a great job. But today, just happened to crack it. So, all things must come to an end, but not football season. Football season is heating up as we are in week 12, ladies and gentlemen. This is a time that you have those cold winter matchups as well, as we'll get into it at where Thursday night football is, and it's going to be a chilly one for that as well. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, in week 12 of this beautiful football season. Last week, as crazy as it sounds, now you don't plan to this, you don't go, hey, we're all going to go 500, right? Or we're all going to have the same exact record. Well, let me tell you, folks, we all had the same record. We all went 8-6. So above 500, congrats to that. Not in double digits, but hey, we are 8-6, and that just adds to our tally. But with that being said, it doesn't really move up in standings. Nick doesn't pass me, Beagle doesn't pass Nick, or I don't fall below Nick or Beagle because we all went the same. So we relatively, if I said the word correctly, stay the same. So that's too funny, but we're all 8-6. But this week we will strive to be number 1, number 2, and number 3 because we're all 1, and 1. But for Thursday night football, this is an AFC North showdown, as it is the Pittsburgh Steelers playing the Cleveland Browns. Now, this game is going to be very, very cold. Let's see here. The Steelers have a 65% chance of winning. Let's see here. It is now snowing there, as it did snow for me and here in Indiana. So it's snowing across the United States. In some states it won't snow, as we know. But in the Midwest, it does snow. So the Pittsburgh Steelers have a 65% chance to win this game. I'm going to pick the Steelers. They are, what's their record? 8-2. They're playing pretty well. They're trying to win their division. And the Browns are 2-8. They're not really looking to win their division, but they're also not looking to tank, but still try to, ruin team season. But I don't think that happens here. I'm going to go the Steelers, and that's going to give me the first win on week 12. Nick also has the Steelers for tonight, and so does Beagle. So we all are going to start out 1-0, and we're all going to continue to have and keep the same record. But then at 1 o'clock on Sunday, we stay in the United States. We no overseas games this week. It's an AFC South showdown. It is the Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans. Now, the Titans are 2-8, same as the Cleveland Browns, but the Texans are 7-4. They handled the Cowboys last weekend, Battle of Texas, and I think they improved to 8-4. If they want to, to make sure that they make the playoffs, they have to win these divisional games. They have to win the AFC South, unless the Colts somehow get in there and win it, but we'll see what happens there. I'm going to pick the Texans because I don't see the Titans winning this game, and if I had to guess, I don't have the rest of Nick's pick. He will get them in. He's working late today, but I do know that I only have Thursday night picks because I saw him earlier today. Beagle is going Texans as well, so me and Beagle are going to start out 2-0. But this is where we are going to differ because I already know Beagle's pick before he even gives it to me. So there is that. It's the Minnesota Vikings coming in and playing the Chicago Bears. I know who Beagle's going to pick. He's going to go ahead and pick the Bears because he thinks we're going to go 16-0. So not the case. They are 4-6. The Vikings are 8-2. The Vikings want to have a shot of winning their division with the Lions or maybe the Green Bay Packers because they have a great record as well. You got to win the divisional games against the worst opponent in your division, which would be the Chicago Bears. So give me the Vikings on the road as it is cold. Keep this game on the ground and pound. And they've got the veteran experience. The Bears don't. So I do see the Vikings winning this game on the road. Next, you've got the Dallas Cowboys versus Washington Commanders. Go ahead and call it the Tank Cowboys, as that is more than likely what they're doing this year. They are 3-7. Are not going to win their division. They are playing the Commanders that are 7-4. one of the best teams in that division. I think they're second. I think the Eagles have a game above the Commanders. But Commanders are 7-4. They're looking pretty hot. And if they want to compete for that division, or if they don't win it and they want to be the 7th seed, well, you've got to play, or be 2, 3, 4, maybe the 6th seed. I mean, they could even beat the 6th seed. So if they want to be the 6th or the 7th seed, if they don't win the division, put them at top of the winners of, let's see, depending on the record, that could be 2, 3, or 4. They won't be the best team in the league, in the NFC, as the Lions are that have the best record, so they would get the number 1 seed if their record stays away and they win all their games in their division, obviously. But give me the Commanders at home. Let's see. Beagle is going the Commanders. So like I said, now we are back on track. Next, we got the Patriots coming and playing the Dolphins. This should be an easy game for the Dolphins. It is warmer down in Florida, but still can be a chilly, different type of chilly, but it is warmer down. It is warmer down there. So give me the Dolphins winning this game at home. Beagle is going to go the Dolphins as well. I know Nick will probably go the Dolphins as well. But then at 1 o'clock, you've got probably the easiest game of the week, easiest game of the year for the Kansas City Chiefs. They are playing the Carolina Panthers. Give me the Chiefs. I don't really have to say too much about this. They did lose to Josh Allen last week, but obviously they weren't going to go 16-0. Someone was going to beat them, and I'm glad it was Josh Allen. But they will get back on track, and they will continue to win games. So give me the Chiefs there. Beagle also thinks the Chiefs. And you've got the Bucks and Giants. With, I don't know what's going on in Giants. As Daniel Jones get benched, potentially, I guess, is now playing backup safety on the practice squad for the Giants now. Well, I don't know what he's doing, but he's not the starting QB. It is, what is his name? I know his name. Why can't I think of his stupid name? It's not a stupid name, guys. Sorry. But is it Tommy? Oh, my gosh. DeVito or something? Anyways, they do have a QB in there, and that's just going to screw them up. Give me the Bucks on the road as they have the experience, and Mike Evans is coming back this week. So give me a Mike Evans anytime touchdown. And Beagle thanks to Bucks as well. In our last 1 o'clock game of the week, which hopefully it's a good one. This game could go either way. It is the Detroit Lions coming in and playing the Indianapolis Colts. Now, when I say this game could be close, it could be close because the Colts, yes, they're 5-6, but sometimes they'll play well in games they shouldn't, and then they'll play horrible in games that you know that they should win. That's the kind of Colts vibe that we have going around here. The Lions are 9-1. They whooped Jacksonville last week. Hopefully they don't whoop the Colts, but give me the Lions winning on the road because they are the best team in football this year. Beagle thinks the Lions are going to win. This will be a tough one for Nick. We'll see who he picks there. But if we had to give the 1 o'clock game of the week to any team, we'd probably give it to... I'm going to give it to Lions and Colts because I have that game being promising. Then we have 4:05. You got the Denver Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are the Raiders, and what I mean by that is they just don't play, like they have high hopes at the beginning of the season, and then they just don't play up to it or live up to it. It's weird. I don't get it at all. But the Denver Broncos are playing decent. They're playing pretty well with the rookie quarterback, Bo Nix. Like I said, I'll keep saying him. I think he's a great rookie. I think he potentially win Rookie of the Year. He's playing really well. But there are a lot of rookies playing really, really well in the NFL this season. Broncos are 6-5. They were able to smack, and I mean smack, the Atlanta Falcons last week. Can they do the same thing to the Raiders? Broncos do have a 70% chance of winning, and I like those odds. So give me the Bronx. Give me the Bronx. Beagle thinks the Broncos as well. Then at 4:25, you got the Arizona Cardinals coming and playing the Seahawks. The Seahawks were able to get a win last week. We're over the 49ers. They are 5-5, and even 500 record. The 49ers have not been playing well, and the Seahawks were able to expose that. Now, the Cardinals are on top of that division. They're 6-4, and if they want to stay there, they have to get a win this week, and I think they get a win this week. So give me the Cards on the road. I know it's hard to go into the Seahawks and play and win, but I think that they can get it done. Let's see, what did Beagle say? Beagle thinks the Cards also go in, flap their wings, and beat the hell out of the Seahawks. Then you got the 49ers versus the Packers. Now, most of the cases, I'd be like, hey, pick 49ers, right? Well, no, that's not the case. The Packers are 7-3. The 49ers are 5-5, like I said. The 49ers want a chance to make the 7 seed. They've got to win these games. And they're going to need a little bit of help to make that 7 seed, because I don't have the 49ers winning this game. I have the Packers winning this game at home. And so does Beagle. Beagle thinks so as well. Ooh, let's see. That's the end of 4 o'clock games. Ooh. Do I think the NFC West Showdown is a better game of the week for the 4 o'clock games? Or do I think the 49ers and Packers will be a better game? I think the Cardinals and Seahawks will be a better game, but 49ers and Packers should be a great game as well. So, though that is a great 4 o'clock slot right there. So we got blessed with great 4 o'clock games this week. But then you play at 8:20 on Sunday night, and all the games are over throughout the day. And we're like, you know what? We want one more game. We're not done yet. Philadelphia Eagles are going to come flying in and look out for the Rams below. But who wins this game? This is at home for the Rams. The Rams are 5-5, so even 500. The Eagles are 8-2. They've been playing pretty well. Barkley's been playing well. He's hurling guys backwards, not even looking. He's like the ultimate Madden player. But the Rams are playing hot with 2 wide receivers, Puka and Cooper Kupp. Playing pretty well. We had question marks at the beginning of the season, with Cooper not coming back yet, being hurt to start the year. Puka getting hurt, but now he's back. Eagles have a great defense. What does this come down to? You know what? It comes down to home field advantage, because the Eagles have a great defense, but I think that crowd's going to be rocking for the Rams. So give me the Rams at home. This will be a great Sunday night matchup, and I'm glad that we have it. Let's see here. Who does Beagle pick? Beagle picks the Eagles. So I think that's our only second disagreement, guys, which is kind of odd if you ask me. But that is our second disagreement. And he thinks Eagles can get it done on the road. And they're 8-2, and they're fighting to make sure that they have a great record and hopefully win their division. That's the Eagles' goal, obviously. But then on Monday Night Football, because we're not done yet. You think we're done, cuz? We ain't done, cuz. We coming back and we playing on Monday night. We got the Baltimore Ravens, who should be the Baltimore. We lose leads in the last second of games. Luckily, they have been able to come over and, still won games that they shouldn't. Their record should be better than 7-4 is basically what I'm trying to say. But that's okay, because they're probably going to be a playoff team. No matter if they win their division or if they don't, they're going to be a playoff team. And they could be a dangerous 5 or 6 seed. And then you got the Los Angeles Chargers, who are 7-3, who is that team that I heard some guy say yesterday, you never know what to expect from the Chargers. I literally heard him say it, and I was like, that is absolutely correct, because it was like, are they going to go in and beat the Bengals? Which, yes, they did beat the Bengals last week. But the Bengals played pretty good, so it can honestly go either way. The Chargers are one of those teams where it's like unpredictable, but unpredictably good. So, man, is this a coin flip? I don't know, man. I feel like I should pick the Ravens, obviously. But they could blow that lead, and then the Chargers are going to win. But I think the Ravens get this one. Yes, it's on the road, but I think that Lamar Jackson will play pretty well, and I think Derrick Henry will continue to wear the crown on his head and carry them to the playoffs, whatever seed they get. But I think maybe it might be this year for the Ravens to go all the way. We'll see what happens. Obviously, playoff is an absolutely different talk. Players being healthy, not healthy, we will all get to that once the playoffs start. But I'm going to give me the Ravens on Monday Night Football. And Beagle also thinks that the Ravens are going to win. So that's it, folks. That's literally all that we have for this week. Like I said, I will get Nick's picks. How different, how similar will he be? Me and Beagle basically, I think, different on 2 picks. So do we have the same record again? I don't know. We will see what happens. But Week 2 should be week 12, not 2. Week 12 should be a mystery, and we're excited for it, and we can't wait for you guys to come along, and we'll see you again in week 13.